What's going on, Wash Fam? In today's video, I want to show you guys how to make your next roof washing experience a little easier, a little safer, and just much more all around more professional looking to your customer. With that being said, before we even get on the roof, let's jump into some of the most important things you need to do before you start spraying your SH onto the roof tiles. Most importantly, you guys, before you hop on the roof, you need some protection. This is a organic vapor filter mask, so a lot of the paint masks don't really do the trick. You want to be blocking out those organic vapors that are going to be burning from the SH on this roof. And secondly, in the video, as you can see right now, we are pre-soaking all vegetation. So this house doesn't have gutters everywhere. It has some gutters, but regardless of the gutter situation, you want to be soaking the vegetation completely before you start spraying any SH. This is going to put a water barrier on your plants. This is going to give them a better chance of survival when you're spraying those harsh chemicals onto the roof. And if you spray neutralizer, it's a good idea to spray it beforehand and afterwards when you're complete with your roof wash. Another thing I want to mention, you guys, before you hop onto the roof is anything electrical, just try to protect it. So it's as simple as throwing some tape on this end, and then I'll tuck it away in a spot that's not really getting much water as we're watering the vegetation. But this also includes doorbells, security, camera doorbells, anything that you don't want water on. Tape it off, protect it, and it just shows your customer that you're going that extra mile to take care of their property. As you are preparing to get up on the roof, is look for plants that can actually just be moved like these. So these were just sitting up along the house, actually right under where the SH would be dripping off. So take that extra time, just move those out of the way. Take no risks whatsoever with what you can, you know. All right, you guys, we're gonna step up onto the roof. Everything is pre-soaked. Chris is going around the property, kind of shadowing me with the water. So as I'm spraying the tiles, he is right below me, as you can see, just watering everything. You wanna keep this chlorine off the plants, rinsed off as quick as possible. But before we jump up there, I wanna mention to you guys, we have the Gas Comet P40. It's just a hair above idle. Like, I'm not cranking this machine up to the max to spray these roofs. You don't need that much chlorine. You don't need that much flow to get these clean. And the mix we are using is a 5% SH and some soap as well. So as you can see, the chemical is clinging on to the tiles really well. And all this stuff is being ran through the C3 Fusion proportioner system. So if you're not familiar with a proportioner, this just lets you grab different mixtures and different ratios of the chemical. So if I need a house wash mixture, I'll be somewhere at a 1%, and then I can just turn a dial, and then I'll be somewhere at 5% for a roof wash. So with that mixture, you can see up here, we sprayed this panel already. We're just waiting for some water to fill up, but it did the trick. The roof is absolutely clean. So hopefully you guys were able to get some knowledge and take something away from that first segment of the video about before actually jumping up onto the roof. One of the first things I want to mention when you're actually up on the roof spraying, you guys, is that you can tell in this time lapse I'm spraying up into the tiles, not at the bottom, just because obviously I have to be kind of above them at the bottom, but at any point that I'm spraying the roof, I'm really trying to focus on spraying up into the tiles, and that's just because you want to hit the faces of the tiles. If you spray from the top down, you will get a lot of missed spots, and it's not really noticeable from the top down looking at it, but when you get to the ground and you look up as where the customer would see, that's when you'll notice that there's going to be a lot of organic growth left if you just spray from the top down. Another huge thing I want to mention, you guys, is, like I said, in my mixture is soap. If you've been on the channel, you know I kind of have a mixed relationship with soaps. But with that being said, the one spot I will always use soap is a roof. There's three main reasons I use soaps, and number one is the cling. So obviously your SH is holding on to that roof for a bit longer. It's going to let that SH work a little bit longer and be overall more effective. The next reason I use surfactants or soaps is because of the scent. So a lot of customers complain about the strong smell of chlorine, and when you get a scented surfactant, this is going to help you out tremendously with that stench. The third reason I find surfactant very beneficial is because of the runoff. So obviously gravity is always going to be working against you when cleaning a roof for the most part, but when you have a surfactant in your mix, it's going to help cling on to all areas a little bit better. Therefore, it's going to be less runoff at the end of the day. Right now, my favorite lineup of soaps is Blue Crush, Red Crush, and Lemon Drop, all from shopc3.com. These are the most recent ones I've tried, and I'm honestly very impressed. They're super price effective, and the scent is amazing, and they do just as good of a job as cleaning as any other soap I've used. One of the last nuggets I want to drop for you guys is when it comes to doing second and third coats, make sure you're doing one whole coat over the complete roof before you start going back to your spots that you need to touch up, or add a complete second coat on. This chemical is going to work over time. It's going to take a little bit of time to fully do its job, so don't keep continuously spraying one side over and over, because if you do that, ultimately you're just wasting chemical and you are wasting time as well. So with that said, do a complete roof wash, get your first coat on there, and then assess the situation after you've done an entire coat. So while we're up here, you guys, you can see I'm watering from the top, Chris is watering from the bottom. That's just one of the benefits of these remote systems. I could just hit the remote up here and I'm good to go. Now, this doesn't eliminate the need to water the plants from the ground. Obviously, you can't get the best angle on some of the spots when you're spraying from the roof, but it is nice to hit those large areas that you can reach from the roof. But I just want to make it clear, this doesn't eliminate your ground spraying, your ground dilution. It's just a big help while you're up here. That's going to wrap this video up, you guys. This roof is complete. Stay tuned. You will be able to see the final result in just a second here. But if you gained any type of knowledge or value from this video, as always, please hit that thumbs up button so we can reach as many washers as possible. And please subscribe to the channel if you're not. I have plenty of pressure washing, paver sealing, exterior cleaning content on this channel for you guys to gain from. If you have some golden nuggets to drop for roof washing, please drop them down in the comments. And if you guys have video requests on something you'd like to learn next, please let me know in the comments section as well, and we can put that into the list of videos. As always, much love, YouTube, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace!
Yeah, Russell, pressure washer, we get it done.